大家好，欢迎来到我的频道，我是 Kayla。今天我要告诉你为什么我住在吉门。Here we are at the Kinmen broadcasting station in Shanghai. As I hike, I am going to tell you how did I end up on Jimin Island. I think a lot of people are wondering why I live here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 things. 1, how did I come to Jimin? 2, how do I feel about living here now that I've lived here for 6 months? 3, do I plan to stay in Jimin? Let's go. Oh no! Look at this. It's definitely time for bug spray. Get away! Okay, so we're leaving. This is not a good space to be hiking. It's so overgrown and the bugs are really interested in me. We're gonna go back down and we're just gonna have our conversation outside of here. Go away! Hello, puppy. Oh, you're cute. Hey, mister. Hi, friend. Hi. Hello, other dog. Hello. Hello. Oh, guys, I know this little brown dog from the cafe that I go to. Let's keep going. Come here. Alright everybody, I have found this nice little grassy patch to sit on and I'm just probably gonna stay here. I was hoping to do something more exciting, but... Number 1. How did I end up on Jimin Island? So when I first came to Taiwan, I was looking for a job through one of the bigger employers in Taiwan. They offered me this position out in Jimin. When I initially looked at Jimin, I thought, nah, I'm gonna go and look at some other schools to try to find a job in Taipei. After I was in Taipei for about a week, I actually found a job in Taipei and I was gonna try it out there. And I kind of came to discover that the school was like a pretty big mess and I felt pretty miserable during the training and I ended up leaving. I actually had been doing research on Jimin during the time that I was training with this school because I realized Jimin actually seems like a really interesting place and there were a lot of benefits to working here. When I realized that I couldn't stay at the school in Taipei, I contacted the other school and I was like, you know what, let's do this. I'll come to Jimin. Things aren't working out here in Taipei and I'm kind of over this big city. So let's go to Jimin and live in this interesting place and kind of see like what it actually is. So in February of this year, I packed up my suitcases in Taipei and I came to Jimin and now I'm going to tell you more about how am I finding Jimin after living here for 5-6 months. So in Taipei, I lived in a share house with 12 other people in Songshan, and most of my roommates were Taiwanese. And a lot of them thought like, wow, you are gonna get so bored in Jimin, I don't think you should go. I definitely felt hesitant, especially because of how other people were viewing my decision. But after I've been here for 6 months, you know, I realized that I like Jimin more than I thought I would. I think a lot of people were like, wow, like that must be like the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be so boring. There's nothing to do, blah, 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 blah. To some people, yes, you would feel that way living in Jimin. But I actually have really enjoyed my life here. It used to feel weird being like the only foreigner that I really see, but now I'm just used to it. I have gotten to know the other foreigners on the island. There are probably about 20 of us, and you know, I don't really see them all the time, but I definitely don't mind that, you know, it's just me most of the time. Since I came here, I was like, oh man, like almost nobody speaks English. So to order food, ask really basic questions and stuff, you need to know Mandarin. I do think learning languages is really interesting, and I am really excited that I have learned Mandarin. And now that I know more, I am starting to like it more, and hopefully in a little bit from now, I'm actually going to be able to speak it better and have conversations with people. If I was still in Taipei, like I wouldn't know any Mandarin probably. I also really love abandoned places. So when I came to Jimin, I realized like, wow, there's so many abandoned, creepy places, and I love that kind of stuff. I also really do enjoy how country it is. You know, I ride my bike around and I like wave at cows and stuff like that. Sometimes you see wild peacocks. There's also a lot of really cool history here that, you know, goes beyond the military history, but goes into Fujian culture and Chinese culture. So I do get to see a really interesting mixture between Chinese and Taiwanese culture. I really have been able to enjoy my time here because I just go to work and ride my bike around. I have so much time for myself. I'm a very independent person, so I've taken advantage of all of the free time that I have to create content, make videos, write, and just kind of get in tune with who I want to be. Another reason I really wanted to come to Jimin was for the beaches, and there's so many noises. There's the trash truck, there's another airplane coming. Here comes the plane. Jimin is a place where there is not a lot to do, but there's definitely enough to keep me entertained. And unlike in Taipei, where I feel like there's so much, it's overwhelming, here I really have time to go and seek out every single little thing that Jimin has to offer to really get to know the island. Another reason I came to Jimin was the opportunity to be close to the ocean because I love the beach. Now, most of the beaches on Jimin you can't go swim on, and I kind of knew that before I came here based on looking at the pictures. There's lots of barricades and lots of fishing nets in the ocean. But I did discover a beach recently that is exclusively for swimming and enjoying the water, and I will be making a video about that. So if you want to learn about Jimin's one primary swimming beach, make sure that you stay tuned and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hi puppy, come here puppy. Oh, hi puppy, hi puppy. So cute, I want to play with the dog. Anyways, moving on to the last subject of today. How long am I going to stay on Jimin? And that's actually a really good question. I'm on a contract here until February of next year, and sometime in September or November, I have to decide whether or not I'm going to stay for another year. I'm weighing the pros and cons a lot. Some of the pros being that if I stay here, my Mandarin will get a lot better. I won't have to move. I won't have to leave my children. I will be able to save more money. The cons though of staying here are feeling isolated, feeling like I'm missing out on a lot of other things that I could be doing in Taiwan, and missing out on the opportunities to make friends because it has been hard for me to make friends here because of the language barrier. Then again, if my Mandarin gets better, then I will probably be able to make more friends and be more involved with the community. Oh yeah, and the last pro of staying here is that I get to remain very close to the beach. So unless somebody offers me a job in Penghu or Kending, I might leave here, but I also might not. The thing is that I really... trash truck! I haven't really decided whether or not I'm gonna leave or if I'm gonna stay here, because sometimes I really do crave being back in the city. I really do think about the things that I am missing out by being here and not being on the mainland where I can make more friends and do more stuff. If I was really unhappy here, then yeah, I would want to leave, but I enjoy being here. but only time will be able to tell. Either way, I've been really happy in Jimin, and I'm very happy that I've been able to show what my life is like as a foreigner here, and now you get to look a little bit more into the life of somebody on Jimin. I'm really glad that I get to show what more there is on this island. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit the subscribe and like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace.